Yeah. I'm high. This shit was fucking wild, man. Yeah. Susie got that Thule, it bang harder than a Uzi. Dylan is windows tinted, so if we catch it, you're finished. Multiple clicks of women, clacking shoes on the street, half naked just to get in. Asking people for me, for free, they want to get in, but it's nothing to me. My people, they always get in for just showing up. We got too many flows, never running out of ammo. I feel like $1 million, I need me a couple comments. Ball so well, don't fuck with these rap.
What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing?
Good.
We are back with the NFC West Prime. We got my co-host, Ramsaholic, and the guy with the opinion of the Cardinals. Cardinals opinion. How's everybody doing? And unfortunately, Seahawks Eddie will not be here for today. So hopefully by next week we'll get him back. But shout out to Seahawks Eddie. Hopefully we see you next week. But hey, how do you guys feel about week 10, man? Let's recap the game. Let's talk about the matchup, man. The Rams were on a bye week, so I don't think there's not much to talk about. But give me some update on Stafford, man. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, so Stafford's coming back. Rob Havenstein's coming back. Ernest Jones is coming back. And next week, Kyron Williams. So I think the Rams are about to go streaking. I think it's about to be a comeback. And I'm feeling good right now. That bye week felt real good. We needed it.
Just like us the previous week, we needed that bye week also. Look how much of a difference it made. Good funny comment by Red Jet Shell. She just said, "Is that the Mortal Kombat?" Other Rams are like, "What are you, Sub-Zero?"
Yeah.
What's going on, Cardinals opinion? How do you feel, man? I told you that I had the Cardinals as my upset. I picked you guys.
And they won by a field goal. That was funny. And the thing that you sent me was hilarious.
That Falcons fan, that dude lost it, bro. That dude was like he was yelling like a child, like a 50-year-old man yelling like a kid.
I want to let you guys know something. This Saturday I'm doing tryouts for professional arena ball.
All right, good luck with it, man. Hopefully you make it.
Yeah.
What are you doing again?
Professional arena ball.
Oh shit, let's go, dude.
You've been training for stuff like that,
Yeah, when I've been doing a lot of running and training, but back to Murray did a statement.
Yeah. I stopped playing that type of adult league stuff for a while too because of my injuries. But I was like a baller. I was a guy that ran off those kickoffs, did a little bit of everything. I was on the defensive line rotation, the offensive lines at times, But I don't regret playing it again. But I just gotta look out for health wise,
Right.
It's a little physical, man. But once you have a serious type of injury that just sidelines you and you can't play no more like you used to, you got to know when to stop.
For sure.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, hell yeah, arena ball's good. I mean, hey, if you're trying for the arena league, that's something, bro.
Yeah.
So I played for a California league, which is in California. It's like a Northern California league. I used to play for some team called the Mid-Valley Wolfpacks. We were like a championship contender team, but ever since I stopped playing ball, bro, they've been winning championships for the last 3 years, bro.
Well,
the sad part is I haven't even played it down no more.
The team I'm trying out for is a 6-time world champion arena ball. So
nice.
Let's go.
Yeah, good luck with it.
My ACL from 2012 is fully healed, so I'm ready to get back into football.
Oh yeah, you told me about that injury.
Yeah.
That was pretty much why they didn't take a chance on you for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. But let's talk about the Cardinals game, man. I actually had Arizona coming into this game because I wasn't really sure about Atlanta. They just blow leads, and we just saw why. I wanted to go with the Falcons, but something told me that when Kyler Murray returned, this was just going to be a different team. what we saw with Josh Dobbs was kind of like, how the hell did he win a football game with just that amount of talent, bro? And he's doing it in Minnesota. But in this situation, bro, Atlanta just can't hold a lead. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Like they've won lucky games, but they blow away leads. You know what I mean, Brad Pollock?
I have a question for CG. Do you think since Murray came back, you think Cardinals should keep him or trade him?
Why trade him, bro? You need him as your quarterback. I mean, I would have thought keeping Dobbs would have been smart, but no.
Well, that's been the talk around the whole league since it started.
Keep Murray.
Yeah, you got no other option.
He looked good too.
Yeah,
honestly, the Cardinals, I told you they were going to win. I put money on them and everything. They were underdogs with Murray, Connor back. Atlanta's not even good.
They blow leads.
Murray looked fast. I mean, hey, Cardinals, I'm not saying they're going to make the playoffs, but I think they could pull off a few wins.
Yeah,
I think they can pull off a few more wins.
Right. Maybe they get Marvin Harrison Jr., dude.
Yeah.
They still get him even with a couple of wins, but
they still need a number one wide receiver because Hollywood Brown's like a number two.
Same with O-line because
then you got McBride.
Humphrey.
And they got Michael Wilson, who's not that bad of a wide receiver. He could be a number 3.
Yeah, exactly. And then McBride at tight end, bro. But we got to talk about him, man. He's the next big tight end. Him, Kincaid, and Laporta. Those three dudes are going to be the future at tight end, bro. They're like wide receivers. And it was supposed to be Kyle Pitts, and he hasn't done shit.
Atlanta just doesn't know how to use them.
McBride did a big game on Sunday. He did an awesome game.
Hell yeah, he's nasty.
He had one of his best performances. I think he had like 10 catches for 151 yards and a touchdown, dude. That's like Kittle type performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago we did good too versus Cleveland, I think. He had Dobbs, but so he did it with 2 quarterbacks. So he proved he's QB proof. He's QB proof now.
Actually, it was Clayton Tune that was his quarterback.
No, it wasn't last week. It was the week.
It was the other week. Yeah, it was the other week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're talking about the Ravens one. Yeah, the Ravens were.
Yes, it was the Ravens. It was the Ravens, not the Browns. My bad.
They didn't do nothing with that quarterback. but in all seriously, like what makes a difference for the Arizona Cardinals is they may not be they may not be in the playoffs this year, but they can be spoilers for sure. I mean, with Kyler Murray, you want to build confidence with Kyler Murray. So
I think we should just build around Murray now. He proven
100%.
He proven his point to come back, and
he came back when Call of Duty came out, so you know he's committed.
Man, dude, Call of Duty, man.
You know he's committed, bro. Call of Duty came out. He's like, I'm coming back.
I'm coming back because it's that bad, I guess. But when you look at the other games, like you look at Seattle, which I already had them beating the Commanders. I actually had them win. Actually, I did have a win by 3 points, or was it a touchdown?
Yeah, you called it. You said 3, I think.
Yeah.
I called that game because I just thought Commanders were a fighting team. And under the circumstances, Seattle just makes bad teams look good sometimes. And that's how I saw them winning that game. So when I saw Seattle win that game, all they had to do was make sure Gino didn't screw up this game, which he didn't do not too bad today. Oh, bad reception, but he'll be back. Seattle, they did exactly what they needed to do, but the Commanders, they're just a fighter, so they're not going to be a playoff team, but they did give Seattle some issues there, so might need to watch out. That might be the blueprint how to get Seattle to not do much, but Seattle did their part, so they took care of business. But how do you feel about that game, man?
About Seattle did what they had to do, right? I mean, Washington. Well, the crazy thing is, Washington was getting pressure. They haven't had a sack since they traded Young and Montez Sweat.
Yeah,
and then they got it against Seattle, and they got one that was called back on a penalty too. So Seattle's O-line's hurting. I think that Washington. I mean, dude, Sam Howell Can we talk about him quick? Like he's a good quarterback.
He's legit. Like
He's their future. They have the worst offensive line in football,
but he's
but
playing.
he hangs in there and he throws it. I mean, they gave him a battle. I thought they were gonna win it at some points in the game. It looked like wow, Seattle's about to blow this, but hey, they pulled it out in overtime. A win's a win. Leonard Williams got his first sack for them, so
yeah, making a huge difference like on the defensive line. But yeah, I agree with your boy Anthony. Man, I don't understand how Seattle's
what's up, Anthony?
Yeah, I mean, it was a sloppy game, no doubt, but they took care of business. You know, it's not all about winning pretty games like they say, but
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's just how you win ball games. You're not going to win all these games. Like, you're not going to win every game like a blowout or other stuff, but that's either here or then. But hey, this is exactly what I was hoping for my team to be like, but I actually predicted more of a close game. And, you know, here's that one take you had. You had your money on Jacksonville, which I don't blame you. You said 3 points. They were going to win by 3 points on your bet. And what happened, man? Did you bet on that game?
Yeah, I did. I put them on my parlay.
What happened?
Dude, Trevor Lawrence is a fraud, bro. I ain't going to say they were going to win that game, but he played like shit. And I seen that play where
He played
like
like
mic'd up where they didn't know what he was doing. The Fred Warner's like, they don't know what they're doing. And then someone's like, we don't. That's on the quarterback, man. He folded. You guys just brought the heat, and he folded like a lawn chair. Bad. And you took over their stadium, but no one talks about that.
Jacksonville. It's like their fan base are not all that
loyal. Oh, my bad, Sejan. You didn't go. Yeah, you didn't go into overtime. My bad. It was a 3-point win, though.
You said 3-point win for them.
Yeah, I said overtime. I was wrong.
But either way, you still got it wrong with the take is what I'm saying. Like, you said you had your money on that game. What happened with that parlay? Did you lose some money out of that?
Yeah, I had so I said Seattle was going to win, and then honestly, I just like to take the better odds sometimes. Sometimes you see an underdog. I'm like, the Jags are underdogs at home.
They're on a winning streak too, so I didn't understand why they were underdogs when they were on a 5-game winning streak. We were on a 3-game losing streak, so.
Well, there's a reason. I guess they probably knew that Lawrence would fold.
Damn, but he did fold it like really bad. He folded as bad as Dak Prescott did on a Sunday Night Football game.
And it looks like they just like got away from the run game, bro. Obviously, when you're down big, it's hard, but I mean, they have Travis Etienne. They were just Christian Kirk did good, and that's about it.
That's all we were okay with. We were okay with Christian Kirk getting most of the targets because if they were to involve more of Evan Ingram and Calvin Ridley a little more, they would have had a little bit more of a chance. But it's because Kirk was pretty much who they had open. We were just saying, hey,
Ridley's been bad.
Yeah, he hasn't been really good as everybody thought he was. I thought he would be a difference maker for Trevor Lawrence, but I don't know about calling the guy a fraud, man. I mean, he's not that bad. He's a good quarterback.
Trevor Lawrence?
He's not that bad.
His numbers are bad this year. I think he has more turnovers than touchdowns.
I mean,
including fumbles. If you include fumbles, I think he's at like 9 and 10.
At one point I was gonna say my boy Josh Allen ain't no fraud, but he's looking like damn Brett Favre out there, man. But Trevor Lawrence
is way better than Lawrence, though.
But Lawrence is just. It's just, I guess we're a better defense, and we just came off out of nowhere. And you even said, man, you better hope this pays off because we paid a lot of money for them defensive line.
9 touchdowns, 10 turnovers.
Yeah, we got 5 sacks on Trevor Lawrence, and that was kind of funny how they didn't even know the damn play. What the heck?
So did Chase Young? I know Chase Young had a half a sack with Bosa on that fumble.
Yeah, that fumble recovery.
He's fucking big as shit, dude.
Chase Young just having fun.
You guys are definitely renting him. I don't think they're gonna pay him. I think he's gonna try to get a big payday.
Yeah, I don't expect it.
How can you? You have to pay Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, you got to pay Brandon Ayuk, and then
that's Purdy.
He's a rental, and I don't even think it's like I don't even know how we're gonna risk it, bro. Like, I don't even think he's gonna be the guy we're gonna retain. If he does test the market elsewhere, he's probably gonna get a big pay. Either with a team with most cap space. It wouldn't surprise me. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if the Chicago Bears do that shit.
They signed Brett Ripon because they wanted to try to get some insight on the Rams. They literally signed him
Oh
right,
my
right when they
god!
played the Rams, bro. He sucks.
Oh shit! Okay, I gotta hear that take, bro. Like he was that bad, right? He was that bad, and I guess you guys should have had that chance to beat Green Bay.
Yeah, he's he's the worst quarterback I've seen. He's right there with John Wolford in like Rams history, and I've been watching for 20 plus years. 23 years. He's the worst quarterback I've seen on the Rams, and that's worse than Sean Hill, bro. Like,
Oh,
I mean, even Nick Foles looked better than him when he was there. So,
what about Jamie Martin?
who?
Jamie Martin?
Oh, hell no. But he barely played. I mean, so did Brett Ripon. So I guess, yeah. Nah, Martin's probably, they're the same.
That's what Rudy compares it to. Like,
Yeah,
dude,
that's a good, because they're both like irrelevant.
one of them was a journeyman quarterback. He was like a wannabe Kurt Warner, and then he came into the NFL year with less interceptions, and then he didn't do shit with you guys. I remember
Right,
that hype on
exactly.
the kid.
Yeah, there was exactly, but there was never hype on Ripon though.
Yeah,
And then Seattle signs him the week they play us. But the thing is,
cheaters.
he doesn't know. I can't. The guy doesn't even know our playbook, dude.
Just like when Cowboys thought they got it with Trey, it didn't work.
I don't know, man. Waldron, we'll see, dude. I just think the Rams do very good against Seattle. We should have swept them last year. We got robbed.
I think
The
in
last
this
game.
Yeah, I think in this matchup, as far as the Rams and Seahawks, it really depends on how Seattle plays up, man. If their offensive line does not hold up, I can see the Rams easily just. This may sound like a bold take, but I'm gonna have to have the Rams. I'm gonna say the Rams are gonna take the broom and sweep Seattle this season because I don't see Seattle as good as they are, bro. And like you said, the offensive line could be a little concerned. And you guys got some young guys out there. You got, what's his name, Byron Young, who I really like from Tennessee. This guy's going to be hungry. Yeah. Aaron Donald, he should be able
Turner too.
Yeah, you got some other guys out there, dude. I just don't know how they're going to hold up, and Geno's going to screw up the game anyways. And then Seattle fans are going to call for this guy to get replaced by Drew Lock. You're going to hear that coming up pretty soon. But,
I think so. And then after they play us, they got to go play you guys next week on Thanksgiving.
On a short week. That's going to be tough.
So that's a loss.
I think as far as the prediction, bro, I can see Seattle going on a 2-game losing streak.
We need that. As the Rams, we need that so we could be one game out of the playoffs.
I'm not just picking because of the division reason. I just think because you guys have a better number on them. It's just you guys play physical. You guys have dominated them. And it's like the other way around when we play you guys and vice versa. You know, it's like you guys play good against Seattle, and it's always been their most difficult matchup. Like when it comes to Seattle's division, who they've struggled the most, it's the Rams. The Rams have always given Seattle the most problems, and they've always found ways to out-physical Seattle. So
our O-line not going to be fully healthy for 2 weeks. Oh, wow.
That's going to be tough.
Who's hurt on who's hurt?
Well, who's hurt for them? Isn't their tackle?
Cross?
I think Cross or is it Lucas? I don't know which one it is. Is it Cross? Because he's like the other.
Let us know. Right? Let us know, man.
Yeah,
that's
let us
good news.
Know in the comments. Let's see who's missing because dude, you got to have somebody to gel with the offensive line. I mean, at first, I wanted to make sure. Like when I asked you about Stafford, I wanted to see if he was clear to play because if he didn't play, I would have probably just went with the Seahawks barely.
But even with Carson Wentz, though?
Carson Wentz, bro, he's got to be more in game shape. And he throws picks.
You're right.
But if it was Stafford, bro, since you just said Stafford, it was a no-brainer. I think you guys.
Stafford's back. And Rob Havenstein's back after 2 games.
Oh, Lucas is not ready. Oh, so it's Abraham Lucas. The other tackle, the other guy, he's decent. He's pretty decent. But who's the other offensive lineman that's missing? You just said which other offensive lineman's missing besides Lucas? I know there was another guy that was missing, one of their interior line. Now, that's an important piece of your offensive line is having that interior block right there. Because if that's going to factor into Kobe Turner and Aaron Donald to get to the quarterback, bro, that can be an open hole for you guys to get through. So,
yeah, Byron Young, Michael Hoyt, who's I don't like him, but he does good like in the first quarter.
That's what you guys were talking about all season. This guy's trash. But sometimes your trash players have to play good. Sometimes, dude. Like
Yeah.
I'm not a Jake Brendel fan, but he is one of the trash players I don't like. But he did okay. I mean,
What happened to Cardinals' opinion?
whatever. I don't know what happened, bro. He went off the reception. I'm gonna check the message. Oh, he said he had to go do something right now. He apologized. Maybe next week he'll be back.
Oh man.
Yeah, I had to go. It's some family emergency or something happened. So we'll just go on with it. But since we're talking matchups with the Rams, the reason why I feel like if it was just Wentz playing, I would have gave Seattle a little bit of the edge. But since it's Stafford, I just have to go with Stafford. But is Puka and the rest of the receivers healthy?
Yeah, everybody. Cup and
Oh,
Puka.
dude, you guys are gonna have a field day, bro. You guys are.
Yeah, we didn't have Cup the first game.
Yeah,
and that was in Seattle.
But you have them all in, bro. Seattle ain't gonna have a good day, bro. They're just gonna have an ugly game, and then they're gonna go into Thanksgiving with less confidence, man. Give me the Rams
too.
Yeah, give me the Rams for this one. I'm gonna say the Rams 28-17. Give me the Rams because they're gonna get pressure. They're gonna create enough turnovers. Gino's gonna screw up the game a little bit, and even if they run the ball, it's still not going to be much of a difference because they're going to still try to expect Gino to win the game, but he won't have time. And I think some of your run defense is solid, so I think you guys hold up pretty well. And then your offense should be able to do well. I think Puka's going to have a field day. I can see the Atwell receiver could have like a big play or something. I just think the Rams they just overly match the Seahawks no matter if you guys are good or a bad team. And even with Stafford, it makes it even more of a difference for you guys to win this game. So, yeah, I got to go with the Rams on this matchup.
Yeah, I think heading into this game off a bye week, I think the Rams really know that it's now or never. Like 3-6, you got to go 9-8 at a minimum, 10-7 ideally. So that means we got to really. We can't lose these games against teams that are ahead of us in the playoffs, which Seattle is.
Oh, so they're missing like
4 guys. Wow.
4 guys. That's even a disadvantage. Damn. But they still won against the Commanders. But that's why I'm going with the Rams on this one. So,
I mean, yeah, I would have took them anyways, but that just made my score a little different.
I mean, but even with Carson Wentz, even with him?
No. I mean, well, we don't have to worry about that. Stafford.
Yeah.
But with Stafford, dude, like you said, Puka, I think Cup's gonna have a big game.
Yeah,
I think they had a big regrouping over this bye week, and they said, let's get our shit together. We had a tough loss at Green Bay with a shitty quarterback. We had bad beats all year against Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. Even Philly and San Fran, we had chances to win. So let's get on the same page. Let's get clicking. It's not over. We seen Minnesota. They were 1-4. They're 6-4 now.
Yeah,
it's football, bro. You get hot.
Yeah.
And Seattle, I think they have a really good defense. They have a good secondary. But if Stafford's getting time in the pocket like he did in the first game, he's gonna light them up. I think they're gonna come out hungry, man. I say 27-20.
27-20, yeah, that could be a close game. 27-20, yeah.
I'm not gonna say double digits. That is Seattle. They're a good team regardless, bro. But
yeah, but if you look at the rest, if you look at the way you guys are gonna play, that's why I'm going with you guys by 2 possessions. I just think that you guys are just gonna
take it.
I mean, I could be wrong too, but I think you guys are just overly physical, and they're dealing with offensive line issues, and you guys got some guys that are gonna get to the quarterback, so.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say my bold prediction for you guys is you probably might get 5 sacks for this game, 5 or 6 sacks. Because if that line's that bad, bro, and you guys have some guys, they're going to get to that quarterback.
It's true.
Yeah. So, yeah, we can go from the next game. But, man, do I even have to talk about this game? Hopefully it's not like this trap game like we had in those previous games. But Tampa Bay, I don't know what they are. Can they be legit with Baker Mayfield because they were on a good start? Now they're just falling back, and then they just got to win over the Titans. So I don't know which Tampa Bay we're gonna get. Are we gonna get this Tampa Bay that's gonna just lay down and just get rolled over like we did to the Jaguars, but worser, or are we gonna play a good Bucks team that might just pull a Cleveland out of their ass? Yeah, because I don't know which Bucks we're gonna get.
I mean, if I'm looking at this game, I think the fact that it's in San Francisco, that makes it a big advantage for you guys. You guys are coming off a big win. The last time you played Tampa, you beat them last year with Brady. So now they got Baker Mayfield. I don't think that it is football. Anything could happen. But on paper, I think San Fran wins this game. I think it might be like a 23-13 game. I think you pull away with a touchdown at the end, make it double digits. I just don't see their offensive line getting enough push in this one. Christian McCaffrey against that run defense should have a good game. And, can the Buccaneers get pressure? They have good linebackers, but they're going to have to blitz. To beat Purdy, you have to blitz him, get him rattled. I think Jacksonville did a good job of that, but Kyle Shanahan schemed up a lot of screens to Debo. And then when Purdy had time, he got guys like Kittle wide open for touchdowns. So it's gonna be a tough one for Tampa Bay. In a way, I kind of need Tampa to lose. They're ahead of us. So, and then I need San Fran to win next week against Seattle. So it's like,
yeah, we'll see about it, man. But I just don't know which one it is going to be. But I think realistically, the way we played the Jaguars, we should be able to have it's in our home. It should be favorable. And this is going to sound crazy, but hopefully I'm right on this take. I'm going to say 42-13 Niners. I don't know. Tampa Bay.
oh, shit.
The way we played Jacksonville, can you blame me for that confidence? I mean, I can't.
I mean, Tampa Bay's worse than Jacksonville, but I mean that doesn't mean anything.
Hey, we did it to Dallas. We'll see what happens. But I'm not overlooking Tampa Bay because I don't know which one we're gonna get. But if the way we play, like I'm going by what we saw last week. Last week we steamrolled the Jags. I can see us maybe steamrolling the Bucks on this one. So I can see a 29-point difference. 29.
Buccaneers, though, in their defense, I mean, they beat the Titans last week. They almost beat the Bills. They've been competitive. They lost by 2 to the Texans.
So maybe I'm going a little too far. Okay, man. To be fair,
no. I mean, 42-3. That could happen, dude. Eagles whooped them.
Yeah, but we'll see how that plays out.
Because
I don't want to think too much. But you did kind of have that prediction with the Jags because we didn't know either. So maybe
I was more just hoping the Jags won.
Yeah, you're just hoping for every miracle. But
you lost 3 in a row.
We lost 3 in a row, which I don't blame it because we were struggling. We had no identity. But
by week out.
The one thing I'm concerned about is hopefully we don't see Bucks pull a damn Cleveland out of their ass, man. Because Cleveland wasn't good either.
Yeah, but Cleveland has a defense.
They have a defense, but Tampa Bay doesn't got a defense, I guess. But
no, they gave up 39 to the Texans. I mean, the Texans.
Not bad. Okay, I guess I'll take side gen score prediction. I think that's respectful and reasonable. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one instead. That should be fair. I don't want to overlook them like that. I was going a little too far on fantasy wise, man. But I'll go 31-17 for this score. I think 2 touchdowns is fair enough. I mean, 4 touchdowns over, man. That's just too confident right there, man. I think we're gonna smoke the Bucks pack and we're gonna have a good time. And then we'll go to Seattle we'll go on a Thanksgiving. We'll go on a Thanksgiving. Try to build on some momentum, man. Try to get that Seattle pack, but we'll take care of the Tampa pack right now. But hey, the Rams got to do what they got to do. So we'll see how everything plays. Hey, who do the Cardinals play?
Good question.
Yeah, I don't even know because Cardinals' opinion's not even here no more. Because I guess he had something going on. Oh wait, they got the Texans. Ooh,
Damn.
let's talk about this matchup then. Okay, before we end this one, man, let's just do a matchup and go with the Cardinals and Texas matchup. Hey, this has got potential to be a really good game, actually. The way the Cardinals are playing, I don't know if it'll be a blowout with Houston. Houston's a young team. They always show them their
Houston's nasty.
It could be just like they play Baltimore. This could be a close ball game, like as expected. And actually, the Cardinals have fared well against Houston a lot.
I don't know though. CJ Stroud, they just beat the Bengals. Ain't no way they're losing to Arizona after just beating the Bengals.
Hey,
And
everybody!
dropping 40 almost on Tampa Bay.
Oh man, that'd be
Nico
insane.
Ryan's got them boys balling, dude.
He got them playing hard out there. I mean, he got a quarterback. Even the weapons he's got, they may not be big names, but they're kind of like something special.
Secondary's looking good.
Yeah, pretty solid, legit out there.
He's gonna build that defense in the next 2-3 years to like Super Bowl level. And then they got CJ Stroud, who's an elite quarterback already.
And he's already and DeMeco's already played against Arizona the past year, so he knows what it's like to play Arizona. So
exactly. And you guys always beat him for the most part. I mean, they did give you guys some good games when they were good 2 years ago. But
yeah. So I guess in this safe bet, I'll go with Houston, man. I'm gonna go. Guess I'll go 31 to 21. Just to be nice with the Cardinals, I'll give them a little bit of a close game on this one.
Yeah, I'll say the same. I'll say 31-21. That's a good score.
It's fair enough, and I think Arizona's playing their hearts out with a new coach. So even with
they are.
They should, but
they can't win too many games because they need to get Marvin Harrison Jr.
The Cardinals are so bad at that, bro. They forget that they're tanking. That's just how bad it is. But
that's a big game though. You had Murray back, so he needs it for his B-Day.
Side gen, we'll see what happens, man. Actually, on one of my predictions, hopefully I'm wrong about this prediction. I actually had us on that defeat on that column for some reason. But that builds confidence. That can get us back on track and all that. But I don't know. It might change now because if we beat Tampa pretty bad, I don't see no reason why we don't lose to Seattle because Seattle has shown the previous weeks how they played. Like, okay, you guys beat Cleveland. That was a legit team you guys beat with PJ Walker at quarterback because we couldn't do it. But after that, who have they beat from there? You know, it's questionable.
Seattle got swept by you guys last year in 3 games. It's so hard to beat a team three times.
But it's happened like it happened with the Rams when they were in St. Louis. They did it with Seattle 2 times.
Right, yeah, but I'm saying so if you guys beat them 3 times last year, you pretty much own them because you guys ain't beating the Rams 3 times. Man, sure.
Well, we didn't beat you guys 3 times. You guys were lucky on that shit. We just blew that shit away.
Yeah, man.
Hey, you guys. Hey, you couldn't. You got that hat. You got that little confidence. You got your little cigar. You got your little dollar store Aaron Donald look, man. It's okay to feel confident, man. I get it, man. They still got them DVDs at the 99-cent store, man. Go get them. They got some good collections out there, man. But hey, it feels good that it has to feel good that you guys got over us.
I mean, all I gotta say is, if you want to watch the 49ers last Super Bowl, I got a VHS player for you, all right?
Oh, yeah, send me one. Yeah.
So, because I know you can't. I know back when they won, dude.
It was on VCR. I still got me one over there.
Yeah, dude. You know what I'm saying? Bill Clinton was the president, dude.
Oh, man. Hey,
been
Laura.
A while, dude.
Yeah. Hello, Laura. How's it going? Seeing her again, like with my other co-host. But yeah.
What is she a fan? Who is she a fan of?
Niners.
Oh,
she met Steve Young. She met Steve Young too.
I'm sorry, Laura.
Yeah, she said that you got a funny mask. And I told her it's because you're in the cold weather. Like, man, yeah. She said the mask. Okay, so before we end this, we can answer a couple more questions to everybody else, and then we can end it. Since Hollick, did you say, dude? It's understandable because they do make DVDs. I've seen DVDs at Walmart with the Super Bowls, but like he's saying, it's accurate because that's the last time we've ever did anything was with the VHS. So in his defense, it's accurate, but you can go
End
to
of the
Walmart.
day,
Dude.
dude, just cooking, baby.
Yeah, but in Walmart, you can get yourself a DVD of the Super Bowl. But yeah, you're right. I'm not going to go all the way down there, but yeah. But look at Seattle. Look at Seattle. Seattle was 10 years ago, and they could have won 2 Super Bowls, and they blew that away. Why pass at the 1-yard line? That just doesn't make sense. Like running with Marshawn Lynch, we'll never know.
Yeah, exactly.
Could they have been repeated as champions or no?
Yeah. We'll get a Super Bowl. The Rams will win another Super Bowl before the 49ers do.
Dude, are we gonna go? How long is Stafford gonna play? How long is Stafford gonna play? Is the question.
2026, I think. That's what he just said. He wants to play. He's going to play out his contract.
Yeah, but for that long, dude, for his body.
Well, actually, his contract's 2027, but he could opt out in 2026.
Well, you better hope this guy stays healthy longer because at his age.
What does she mean by that?
She's just being funny. She's just being sarcastic.
Oh, the mask can be sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Yep, they did for that sure. But since you're going with that direction, man, like I'm just curious, who's gonna be your quarterback at Stafford's only got maybe about 3 more years, and that's about it. Like
one question you guys have, who's gonna be your quarterback?
That's the question we all want to know. We don't know if Purdy's the guy yet. We got to see more.
You guys been looking for a quarterback since Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, since Colin Kaepernick, but then we haven't had a quarterback that led us to the Super Bowl or won a Super Bowl since Steve Young, but we haven't had a legit Pro Bowl quarterback since Jeff Garcia. So that's a long time.
Defense has always been good.
Yeah, defense has been legit.
Just like the Jets, dude. It's like
the Jets got a good defense, but they just don't have a quarterback with Zach Wilson. He could either be good or bad.
Oh, he's bad. He's bad, man.
Yeah, that's just really bad. Can you imagine if he goes to another team and actually has like a decent career compared to with the Jets and he has better coaching? He wants to send Rippon back to the Rams, but what was the purpose of them even? Like you said, it could be cheating, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to try, dude. What's it going to do? The guy's like, he just sucks. He don't even know our playbook. He can't even catch a snap, dude.
Man, sometimes we always have that trash player we don't like. But, okay, since we're going by X factors for each of the 4 teams in the NFC West, I mean, let's go by who needs to step up for this game. For the Rams, I'm going to say for you guys, it's going to have to be Byron Young, man. This is his day. This is going to be one of his games where he's going to have, 3 or 4 sacks type of game maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he has a tear. Maybe he gets 2 or 3 sacks against Seattle's offensive line, gets to Geno Smith multiple times. I think that's going to have to be the X factor. As far as the Cardinals, man, just Kyler Murray, man. Just make something miracle, man. Just make it happen. Let's see for the Seahawks, man. For the Seahawks, it's tough for me to pick one, but okay, I'm gonna go with Geno, man. Just don't mess up, man. Just do your job. Do your job, Geno. That's it. And as far as my squad, I'm gonna say George Kittle, man. Go feed Kittle the ball again, man. When he gets the ball, good things happen. That's pretty much my 4 guys that I would go with from the NFC West to win.
So I'll say for the Rams, I think Darrell Henderson, because if he could do something, that would be cool. Kyron Williams had a good game versus them week 1, 2 touchdowns. For you guys, I think it's always Brock Purdy. If he struggles, you guys struggle, so he has to get it going, even if he's throwing screens, whatever. I mean, as long as he's doing that, not getting sacked, that works.
And operate that offense pretty well, yeah.
Right, it's the offense. And then Seattle, I think Kenneth Walker is their X factor. Also, Zach Charbonnet. He's been getting more touches too, I noticed. And then Arizona, I mean, to beat Tampa, Kyler Murray's got to go stride for stride with C.J. Stroud. It's wild, but it's the truth.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, man. We'll see you guys next week. But hey, for everybody else, before we end, tell everybody where they can find your social media platform and everything else.
On Twitter, you can find me at Shay Tweeted That. So if Laura wants to add me,
I'm pretty sure she'll find you.
and then YouTube, Ramsaholic, right here.
Yeah, Ramsaholic, like they say, is there an alcoholic here? like the one from Simpsons.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, dude. Despite you being a Rams content creator, you're already like past like 500 subscribers. You're already grinding pretty hard, man. I think it's starting to pay off, and plus working as an NFC West type of show, it's been nothing but fun. But hey, man. We got many more to come, but for everybody else, thank you guys for tuning in. And for everybody else that wants to follow my platform, just follow me on CG Ruthless1. Follow me on TikTok, CG.Ruthless1990, man. You ain't gonna miss, bro. I'm already getting close to 5,000 followers, bro. It is getting bigger. You go down Instagram, find me under CG Ruthless, man. But for everybody else, y'all have a goddamn blessed day. And peace, y'all.
When you making money, never chase the bitch. You can hate your life, it's really how you making it. Life a bitch, a naked bitch, want you to fuck or rape the bitch. Baby lawn whore, I will not open these USA doors to Vietnam wars. They want you to play their game, but he shall not score. Watching movies like The Purge got me feeling the urge to stab him up where it hurts. Leave it to them to fix rap, hip-hop in a hearse. Devil disguise that don't work. I'm wearing both of his shirts. Wearing both of his shirts. Some say I got Eminem's lines with terminology. What I blow on weed is way more than your salary. Prophet from the prophecy says Jesus adopted me. What's with everyone rocking triangles now? Isosceles. Couldn't